Welcome to Planet of NY Sports. Here we talk Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets, and a little bit of the Knicks and Nets. So, the Giants have advanced. Bye bye, Vikings. Bye, Roderick. Anyways, going on to a more important game here. The Giants are facing the Philadelphia Eagles, the number one seed. The Giants were coming into this game. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose here. It's okay. All the pressure is on the Eagles. So real quick here, the only guy on the injury report is Aziz. So we'll just get that out of the way. Aziz is very injury prone. So real quick, we could just talk about him. Gerson, how do you feel about Aziz just always being injured?
Um, I think obviously injuries suck, but when it's like a key player like Aziz, it hurts the team even more. You know, he played great against Justin Jefferson, arguably the best receiver in the league. Granted, they did like triple team him the whole game, but I mean, if it works, it works. I think, we just got to focus on him getting better and suiting up for Saturday's game.
Yeah, for sure. And just a quick update, we will have an Eagle fan join us in about 5 minutes. So just want to point that out there. Hopefully he's not too delusional like Roderick. But anyways, I digress. But yes, having a key player like Aziz out, it's just really annoying to see. Like when Aziz plays, he's good. He's good, but he's just always hurt. And it's very frustrating to see. So hopefully he's questionable. So hopefully he does play. Avi, what is your take on Aziz and his injury status?
Bro is like Odell. Odell's always hurt, and Aziz is just our Odell on defense. And when he does play, it helps Kayvon Thibodeau, it helps Dexter Lawrence, it helps Leonard Williams to create pressure to the quarterback, having him playing his role.
Yeah, exactly. And Alex, I'll just pose the same question to you.
I mean, yeah, I agree with your saying, Avi. He's a very important part of our defense, and I feel like Avi said, he helps out the other players, and I feel like with him, we can definitely do better. But we'll have to see how he is by Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. You know, me personally, if the Giants do win this game, I know Avi has said that he would like to play the other NFC East team. Me personally, I don't want it. Well, I don't know because I don't want to have to go to Dallas and just be stressed out over that with them potentially going to the Super Bowl thinking about that. Two, the Giants, I mean, I don't see the Cowboys winning. That's just me personally. I don't see them beating the 49ers. I don't know if anybody in the NFC is going to beat the 49ers, to be honest, but who knows any given Sunday or Saturday in this case. But to be honest, the Giants, you could say we got our work cut out for us, but you can make the argument that football, all you need is momentum, and that's what the Giants have right now. The Eagles barely beat our third string quarterback. I'll keep bringing it up, but they barely beat Davis Webb, and they let Kenny Golladay score a touchdown. And so I mean, there is some cracks, and if you want to make the argument that they peaked too early, I don't know if I would say all that, but I definitely think this team is not unbeatable. This isn't the Cowboys, the 13-3 Cowboys that the Giants beat in 07. I think that Cowboy team was better than this Eagle team. So when you look at it, and also no, the Packers too, who were like 15-1 when we faced the Patriots the second time. Hey, those were both better teams than the Eagles. And the Eagles, they are good on both sides of the ball. I'll give them that. The offense, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. We'll get into them more. Pause a little later in the show, but they're on the defensive side. Let's be real here. They have a way better defense than the Vikings defense. The Vikings defense. We can't look too much and be like, okay, yeah, Daniel Jones is going to do this again, because that Vikings defense, we saw that they just fired, Ed Donachelle, as our friend Weston likes to say, but they fired that guy. So clearly there were some issues. So I think this isn't, a completely unwinnable game. Do the Eagles have the right to be favored? Yeah. They're favored by a touchdown, no. I think it'll be a lot closer than that. So how do you guys feel about the Eagles being favored by a touchdown? Whoever wants to go first can go first.
I guess I'll go first. So I feel like I feel like it's obvious that the Eagles will be favored, but I feel like if this was a lot earlier in the season, I feel like that the reporters would probably favor them by more than a touchdown. But it's kind of like I feel like even though they favor the Eagles, I feel like they've kind of learned to respect us a little more because we're the Giants. We're not even supposed to be this good. We weren't even like predicted to get into the playoffs, and now we're facing like the number one team in the one of the number one teams in the NFC, and we're favored by and we're only down by a touchdown in their I guess their predictions. So I guess it would be makes sense that we're not favored by most of the reporters, but I think they do still have a little more respect for us now that they're only having the Eagles win by a touchdown.
Yeah, Avi, what's your take on it?
Yeah, I agree with Alex. I think it should be like 4 points, not a touchdown. I think it'll be closer, like you said earlier. You said it will be a close game, and I think the same. I don't think it'll be 7. I think it'll be 4.
All right, Gerson, how about you?
Yeah, I think it's an unrealistic set, difference. I think the Giants carry all the momentum coming into this game. Big upset win against the Vikings. I think expectations are high in the locker room. I do think the Giants. I'm, you know, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a close game. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win. But saying the Eagles could win by a touchdown, I think that's kind of unrealistic. I think the Giants will keep it close.
Yeah, for sure. So but hey, as Giant fans, we are used to this. We are used to this. We are never picked by anybody. We got Stephen A. I'm calling Stephen A. out here. The guy literally last week was like, yeah, I'm picking the Vikings and Kirk Cousins, blah, blah, blah. The Giants are not that good, blah, blah, blah. Now, this week, he's like, oh, the Vikings were never good, blah, blah, blah. I was never on that Vikings train when he literally picked against us. But I digress. The Giants, we get no respect. It has been like that every single year, even when we're good. We get no respect from anybody. And hey, that's okay. That's okay. The Giants, guess what? We have a history. We have a history. And we are never picked to go to the Super Bowl. We're never. Whenever we've made our Super Bowl runs, do you think we were picked? Hell no. Maybe in the 90s, maybe we were like top 5 in odds. But in our last two, hell no. We make very unexpected runs. So I'm not going to be all delusional here. Oh, but look who has joined us. A certain Eagle fan has joined our chat while his computer is loading. But I'll go on. So basically, like I said, we haven't been picked, usually all the time. So to me, I don't think, I would not be surprised if we win this game personally. I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't, because with the Giants, you kind of I don't say expect this, but sometimes it's just you have a feeling. And if we can beat the Eagles and then you carry that into the NFC Conference Championship game, hey, who knows what can happen? But we'll see. So do you guys have any keys to victory before we chat with Daniel here? Alex, you can go first.
So just one thing that I was gonna say was I think the Giants just have to play to their best ability. I mean, we're the Giants. We're not even supposed to be in this, position right now in the playoffs. And I feel like, we have really nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I feel like as long as we play to our best ability, we will have the chance to win. And even if we don't, I'm not gonna be too butthurt about it because, we're not even supposed to make it this far into the playoffs, and we made it this far and beat the Vikings. We had a good season, and I'll accept it.
Yeah, exactly. So Avi, do you have any keys to victory?
You got Daniel Jones, throw that ball, protect the ball. But again, just like how Alex said, it was a good season. So if we go out here, it won't matter to me. I mean, I'll still be butthurt, but that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be here. So, yeah.
All right, Gerson, do you have any keys to victory?
I actually have multiple. I think the first and most important is we have to contain Jalen Hurts. on the ground. I think Jalen Hurts is really good on the ground, and I think we have to stop him because if he gets hot running, he's basically like Daniel Jones. If that guy can, get into his groove on the ground, I think he's going to dominate. I also think we have to have a good pass rush this game. I think Kayvon Thibodeau, I think he has to have the game of his career right now. When it most matters. I think also the secondary needs to step up. We got to contain AJ Brown. We got to contain Devontae Smith. I do think, like I said, every game is going to be a challenge, and I think this is the toughest challenge of them all. Going against the Eagles team that we got blown out when we played, not our full 100% starters, but a good majority of our starters, we got blown out. I think this could be an easy redemption game. But it's a team effort. Football's a team sport, and I think the whole team has to contribute here if they want to come out with that upset win.
Yeah, exactly. And just bring it up here. It's tough to beat a team 3 times. I'll just bring that up. It is tough to beat a team 3 times. So you never know what's going to happen. So my keys to victory, Daniel Jones. We're going to need another pretty good game. It doesn't have to be the Vikings game. But hey, we're going to need a similar performance from Jones. The no turnovers. Maybe I'd say 2 total. I can see this game being very low scoring, to be honest. It would not surprise me if it's like a 17-20 type of game. It's going to be tough. But I also agree with Gerson. We are going to have to contain Jalen Hurts' legs. If we let that guy run and stuff, it's gonna, I really do not want that to happen because, yeah, sure, his arm may be messed up and stuff, but if you allow him to run still, it's not going to be good. We're also going to need some pressure from our D linemen. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Sexy Dexy is going to be going up against Jason Kelsey. That'll be an interesting matchup because, usually Kelsey has had Sexy Dexy's number. So it'll be interesting to see if things change here in the playoffs, but it'll be interesting. Now, for number 2, I would say keep Devontae Smith and AJ Brown quiet. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Our secondary is going to need to step up again. Those 2 guys, man, they make me nervous. And to be honest, I'm kind of jealous too because imagine if we had at least one of those guys. It would be pretty nice to see. But I'm glad that guys like Isaiah Hodgins has stepped up though. And hey, maybe Slayton this time, this week, if we get into another scenario where we need him to catch the ball. Oh yeah, we have Kenny Golladay, yeah, who scored a touchdown against the Eagles. But yeah, you can't rely on that guy. But I just think you gotta really keep an eye on those 2. And then of course I'm gonna bring up notorious Giants killer Boston Scott. If we see that guy on the field, I'm gonna puke. And then if I really do not want him to score a touchdown against us, but it's almost a given at this point because literally every time we face the Eagles, Boston Scott. I'm just tired of him. I am tired of him. If we see him in a red zone situation, please keep an eye on him. And then I would say the Giants, last thing, they need to control the clock. I think this is pretty self-explanatory too. We saw what they did in the second half against the Vikings, in second quarter against the Vikings when they basically kept their offense, off the field for almost the entire quarter. That was, and we saw them moving the ball downfield, Daniel Jones with the read options and all that. We need to do that again. Please, we need to do that again. I think it would just, benefit us a lot. Keep that Eagles offense off the field, and then, you take advantage. Okay, so do you guys have any score predictions?
I do. I've
Avi, you go first.
I can't go first.
Let him go first. I want to hear what he has to say first. I want to hear.
So last time I was pretty close on my score prediction when I did the pre.
Who are we letting go first?
I'm gonna go first. Obviously, I could go
Daniel's
first.
going first.
Daniel's going first. Okay.
So last time when I was on the pregame with you,
Wait, do you guys see Daniel?
wait, can you guys see me?
Because I don't see him on my screen. Okay, it's fine.
Can you hear me?
Hold up. I'm gonna rejoin then. I'm gonna rejoin.
Just keep going with your prediction.
All right. So last time when I was on the Eagles versus Giants pregame show, the one where we blew you guys out, I predicted it was going to be 40 to little Eagles. But, I have to be a little more realistic. It's the playoffs. The Giants are a little hot. They came off the one with the Vikings. I think it's going to be 28-14, Eagles with the win. That's my realistic prediction. But if we're going to, be unrealistic, I could say some crazy stuff.
What's the crazy stuff?
Crazy, like I said last time, 40-6, but we're not going to go there.
The last guy that predicted 40 points against us,
I was right.
No. But that was completely different. This is the playoffs now. This isn't gonna.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah.
So my realistic is 28-14, but I see the Eagles coming out with the win.
28-14. Okay. All right, Avi, you can go.
All right. I think both defenses are going to play really well, and I think the Giants will pull an upset and win 24-21 on a Graham Gano 35-yard field goal.
Okay. Gerson, what is your score prediction?
Look, like I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants pull an upset, but on paper, it does seem like the Eagles will win, and that's what my prediction is going to be. I think the Giants season will end on Saturday with an Eagles win 27-24. Close game, but I mean, I just don't see it happening.
Oh, all right. Alex, you can go.
I would say 27-24, but I would flip it and I would say the Giants would win 27-24. That's my score prediction.
Okay. All right. So it's all on me now. I know I've done this before. Oh gosh. But this time I'm generally concerned. I don't even know if I can convince myself really to be all, oh yeah. I'm gonna go. My score prediction is going to be 24-20. And the team I have winning that is the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they are too talented. Gosh, I think, the receivers, the defense, their O-line, I don't know how we match up. But it's Big Blue all day, baby! It's Big Blue all day! The Giants, we are going to win this game 24-20. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are going to win this game. I don't care. I know I've done it again, but I'm just going to keep doing it. It worked last time. I'm going to do it this week. So, Giants, I think we win 24-20. I think it will be a very close game, and I can also see us winning on a game-winning field goal. Hopefully not losing on one, but I think we'll win on one. So, anyways, real quick, Danny, can I just get your keys to victory for the Eagles just to make this a little more non-biased?
So, my keys to victory for the Eagles to win: don't make any mistakes, because we're a team. If we don't make any mistakes, we could get by any team in the league, I believe, flawlessly. If we don't make any mistakes, because we have all the weapons to be without any mistakes, we have all the weapons to play great and good. And I think if we play with no mistakes, stop Daniel Jones, stop Saquon, which we do. We stop Saquon when we played him. Not keep the game close, score every time we have the ball, take advantage of our offensive drives. I think that's how we could win the game.
Okay. So how are you feeling about Daniel Jones, the guy with your name coming into the game? How do you think he's going to fare against your team?
To be honest, I think he might play good, but it's not going to be like Danny Dimes against the Minnesota Vikings. I think we're going to shut him down pretty well because we have one of the best secondaries, I believe, in the league. I think we're number 2 or So we lead. I think we led the league in interceptions, and we have like some of the best cornerbacks: Darius Slay, James Bradbury, Chauncey Gardner Johnson. You know,
Oh,
and
wait, Daniel, real quick. Gerson did mention that Kenny Galladay still heads off to Darius Slay. So I mean, hey, you never know. I think personally, the player you probably don't want to see on the field is Kenny Galladay. Can we make that argument, Daniel?
Eagle killer Kenny.
but I don't think you guys understand. We have on. I don't think your defense can handle our wide receivers. Your secondary, AJ Brown makes like out of this world catches. Not out of this world, but like he makes very good catches when it matters. Smitty, skinny Batman. I don't think he is going to be stopped either. I think Devontae Smith will have a breakout game too.
Okay. Well, who's better, Justin Jefferson or AJ Brown?
You know, statistically, Justin Jefferson is better, like across the board. Statistically.
Wait, and Avi did mention that our third string defense did handle your offense pretty well. So I mean, I don't think.
Wait, can I say something?
Okay, go ahead.
We were playing to not get injuries, but to get the win so we could clinch the first seed. Because we played our listen. We played our starters. I understand that, but we weren't playing like how we normally play. Because Jalen Hurts was passing more. Usually he runs a lot, but he's passing. Like the past games he came back, he was passing. He wasn't running, trying to get like tackled and stuff like that. He was being more conservative with his body.
Well, yeah, okay, but you almost lost that game. You do realize that?
I understand we almost lost that game. I understand we almost lost that game, but we still won it, and it was the last week.
Yeah, but you do realize if you would have lost that game, you would have lost the number 1 overall seed.
I understand that. That's
49ers get the 1 seed, and then what? So you guys, I just don't see that argument. You know, Gertman, damn man, you are falling asleep. I'm not gonna lie, but to be honest, I can see where you're coming from, but like to be honest, it's just like we really, you barely beat Davis Webb. So, and that guy has been on practice squads. He's been, so I think, obviously you guys are the favorite. Okay. Yeah. You got all this talent. I'm not going to take any of that away from you, but to, make the claim that like, you guys weren't trying as hard or whatever, however you want to spin it, is completely asinine because you needed to win that game. Because if you lost against Davis Webb and you had to, play another week and then face the Seahawks, we would be having a different talk here. So how many points did the Eagles win by against Davis Webb?
Not that many. I won't lie.
Exactly. And so
but how many points did we win by with Daniel Jones?
That is the Giants are a different team from that week. We're a different team. And you could say the Eagles are a different team too, but that scores like that don't happen in the playoffs unless you're the Seahawks and the 49ers.
Yeah.
But that's different though.
I feel like the Seahawks did not belong in the playoffs.
Yeah, they should have lost to the Rams. They should have lost. If it weren't for the stupid call, technically the Lions should have been in. I would have liked to see that.
I would have loved to see the Lions in the playoffs.
The Lions offense against the 49ers defense, that would have been like nice to see, but yeah. So does anyone have any closing thoughts before I bring up something about the Eagles kicker and their
Oh, I have one more thing.
Okay.
The Eagles, I saw the stat I think it was on ESPN, or Adam Schefter said something about it. The Eagles are undefeated in divisional round games. At home, at the Lincoln.
Okay, you put in your jinx. I was gonna bring up
knock
something.
on wood. Knock on wood.
Oh, now it's knock on wood. Oh, you brought it up.
Yes,
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say our stat, but All right. I'm
You can say your
hey,
stat.
no, I'm not saying it. You said yours. I'm not gonna say it and then make things even out here. No, I'm gonna let you leave that stat, and I'm gonna clip it.
Okay.
We're not jinxing ourselves here. We're trying. I'm doing everything I can do here. Literally, this shirt. I did wash the shirt, of course, but I wore this shirt on every pregame I've wore this shirt. The Giants have won. So clearly I'm trying my best here. No, Avi, it's completely different. It's completely different. I'm not bringing up I'm just bringing up what I'm trying to do. There's a certain all Giant fans, we're probably going to pull out a lot of superstitious stuff, on Saturday. I'm pretty sure a lot of us are going to be doing that. So, we're going to be trying our best to basically not jinx this team and, keep everything the same. Alex with the rally cap. We're going to try to win this game. And we need all the help we can get. We know that because wait, what? Okay. I was about to say, Avi, that doesn't really make any sense. But anyways, okay. So I would like to change my score prediction to 31-10, the Eagles. I'm just gonna change it.
See, I like that.
No. But you see what Alex is wearing on his head right now? Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that I was lying. I'm gonna just change it to 31-27. The Giants win. I think we win. You think I'm gonna pick against my own team in the playoffs? I'm not gonna do that. I can do it in the regular season. I've done it before. I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing it now. I'm realistic, but I'm not gonna, with the Yankees on the other hand, I do pick against us sometimes because they annoy me and they piss me off. So, but the Giants, we're not even supposed to be here.
That's so mad.
I know the way I said that. It's true though. The Yankees, they piss me off more than the Giants piss me off. The Giants, yeah, we sucked, but at least we sucked. We actually sucked. The Yankees, on the other hand, we go to the ALCS and then we lose to the Astros every single. Okay, you know what? Let me calm down because we're not even talking about that team. Avi, stop it. Let me check your ears. Wild card. Exactly. You guys couldn't even,
the time I need Roderick. The time I need Roderick. He's not here. The time I need him.
What's Roderick going to say? What's Roderick going to say? He's going to be delusional. He's still crying over Carlos Correa.
That's in four.
All right, Danny. So, Danny, I know you're a Bills fan too.
Whoa. Don't listen to Roderick. I don't know what Roderick said. But all that happened is last year, once the Eagles lost in the playoffs, I wanted the Bills to go all the way with it. It's not that I supported them in the regular season. It's the Eagles lost the playoffs. I was sad about it. So I just decided to watch the – why are you pointing at that, Alex? Why are you pointing at that? But last year, the Eagles lost the playoffs. It was sad, And I decided I wanted the Bills to go all the way. After the Eagles lost.
Yeah, we do need a yawn counter from Kirsten. I think we do. But, all right, Danny. So, is that your AFC team? The Bills. Is that who you have coming out of the AFC?
I think so. Yeah, that's why I think I see coming out of the AFC. Because let me say something. Now I know I might sound crazy for saying this, but I think Jacksonville can upset the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm not gonna laugh at you. I can see that.
It's not ridiculous. I mean, Trevor Lawrence has never lost on a Saturday.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't count that fact.
I was just about to say that.
Trevor Lawrence did not lose on Saturday.
Jacksonville's not my team, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that is true. And what I was going to bring up real quick is basically my hot take is one of the number one seeds will lose. That is my prediction. Because when you look at it last year, both number one seeds lost, both of them. You can look at Tennessee first, they lost to the Bengals. And then when you look at the Packers and then the 49ers, nobody was picking the 49ers to win that game, especially given the scenario too when it was snowing and blah, blah, blah. The Packers were playing in their weather at home in Lambeau. All set out for them. Hey, I think one, if not both of the number one seeds will lose. And then, just given like that bye week, I just think it kind of messes up, your momentum as a team. That's just my opinion. But I think it does. Oh, that's another yawn for Gerson. But, I just think, it's important for the Eagles to not, be losing at halftime. Because I feel like if the Eagles are losing at halftime, those fans are going to get
tough.
yeah, those fans are gonna, be very frustrated. We already know that they boost Santa Claus, they do whatever. Eagle fans are crazy. They're gonna be cursing, they're gonna be doing this, they're gonna be doing that, they're gonna be, So if they're losing to us at halftime, and if they just lose this game, period, ooh, I feel bad for your players. I'm sorry. But Danny, all the pressure's on you. I'm just letting you know that.
All the pressure's on me. I understand that.
We have nothing to lose. You better win this game. Because if you guys thought I was being obnoxious against Roderick, if we beat this team, But like I said, if we lose this game, it's gonna be like, okay, we weren't even supposed to be here, and
we made it this far. Like
nobody's picking us anyway to really do anything. So if we lose, it's like, cool. So it's been a good season. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully the Eagles season is over instead. Never know. Any given Saturday or Sunday. In Trevor Lawrence's case, it's definitely a Saturday. Now, if you can all do me a favor, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. I don't know if we'll do a live stream. It'll probably be after the game.
If you want to do a live stream, we can.
If Danny's up to it, we can do a fourth quarter live stream, depending on what the score is. Hopefully Boston Scott doesn't do anything and piss all of us off. But we'll see you guys in the next video.